I think this is my third attempt to do this video because I'm getting really angry. But, Corey, I got a couple bones to pick with you. One, one second. Why do you always say it's a hacker? Why do you always say it's a hacker? You had a conversation with one of my friends that was through DMs, and when I confronted you, the first thing you did instead of take responsibility for what you said is that person hacked you. And then I hope you have some kind of proof, because from what I heard, you named somebody publicly. Okay? And if anything happens to my friend because you named this person, I'm going to hold you personally responsible. You. Because me and her might not agree on everything. Well, no, we agree on a lot of things. I think we agree on a good amount of things, like your friendship with Dominic Bradshaw. Okay? Now me, the fraud part, yeah, that's bad, but that's not the bone I got to pick with you. So that's where I guess it's not a disagreement, but she might talk about some things a little bit more than me. But, you know, the fraud is still technically a good point. And this whole stunt don't really look very well either. And you have a platform, okay? You have fans and followers where this person does not. And I personally had somebody put me on blast about a week ago. Okay? And he had a much bigger platform than myself. And mine's nothing. I'm a nobody. And what you are doing is inciting hate on this individual, which you feel justified for. So, let's clear that up. And then, two, if you feel so strongly, why don't you get the cops involved? Why take it to have people incite hate? You could just call the cops. Because I'm confident, very confident, when the cops show up to her house, they ain't gonna find shit. Because she didn't do shit. She didn't hack shit. And you postpone that damn thing, the documentary, your damn self. Can I prove it? No. But I got a gut feeling. And here's why. I read an article. And yes, I smoke cigarettes. I need one now. I'm very super triggered. Okay? Well, I read an article talking about your documentary. Talking about, you know, how you said that when you first met Corey Haim, that he got naked and tried to come on to you. Are you kidding me? Seriously, dude. You're deranged. One, what does that little bit of information have to do about naming anything? Somebody who wasn't raped in Hollywood, but molested. You're going out trying to say that you only got touched. But the full thing happened to Haim. And when I met Haim, he got naked and tried to come on to me. Are you kidding me? You're trying to run a smear campaign. And we do know, you do realize, we do know. Well, even Haim said it, didn't he? Let's go back to that. Haim said that you let. L-E-T, let. Focus on that word, let. You let him be raped, so to speak. And then he goes on to say, take some responsibility. So you let, and you should take responsibility. So I'm just going to call out and say it. You, Corey Feldman, introduced Corey Haim to Dominic. You were the gatekeeper. And you, my friend, are trying to go around saying all these awful things about Haim because he outed you on TV. You're a petty little man. And you want to talk about Charlie Sheen? Let's talk about Charlie Sheen. Okay, first, that's old news. And I don't know if he did or didn't hurt Haim, but what I do know is there's a lot of people in the industry that know about Charlie Sheen. A lot of people who need to stand up. Like Heather Locklear in particular. Heather Locklear, all this stuff that she's going through most likely has something to do with Charlie Sheen. You know, her mental breakdowns. Okay? And then we could talk to Denise Richards, who went in a court of law, who said that Charlie Sheen was addicted to child pornography. Oh, and then wait, was it not Burt Reynolds who went on British TV saying that Charlie Sheen deserved to have HIV because of what he did, implying he was a bad man and he deserved HIV. So Charlie Sheen's day is coming. So this isn't about me defending a pedophile. This is about you and your damn smear campaign against Haim. And the shit you're saying. Oh, and the fact that you were friends with Dominic. That you introduced Haim to Dominic. So that Dominic could rape Corey. And you said in that interview you saw Dominic do it. And then you referred to Dominic as a friend. And no, those interviews are not edited. If you don't believe me, assholes, go and contact the people who aired them. Get them directly from the TV stations. I'll get the other information to the clip where he said he saw two people abuse Haim, and that one of them was a man who went to the Inquirer. It's pretty cut and dry. But yeah, he's going to still be running a smear campaign, saying all these nasty things about Haim, like in the book, his teeth, and this and the third. Corey, that's why you didn't want your documentary out. Just ask yourself real quick, would you have done this while Haim was alive? Is this what Haim wanted you to do? Even though I don't believe he asked you to do crap. I think you were running out of money and this was your ploy to get your pockets thick. Do I think it's good you're talking about it? Oh yeah. I'm appreciative. Honestly, I'll be honest. You're one of the reasons why I came out to start being an activist and standing up because of my abuse. So I applaud the attention that you brought to this. And there's so many wonderful things you could have achieved. And yeah, there are some good things you did help inspire. But this part of it, and had I known that you were talking to Bradshaw days before the campaign, had I known that you were talking to Corey Haim's rapist, the guy that you introduced him to, that you allowed to rape your friend, that you maintained a friendship with after Haim died, if I would have known, oh my gosh, if I would have known. How could you? And these people are so delusional. I understand you're a survivor, but so am I. You introduced Dominic to Haim and Haim to Dominic. You saw him hurt your friend. And I know there's more to the story, and I'm trying to be empathetic. But for you to go on and try to say that Haim came on to you and was naked, I've been abused. I was in group homes and institutions with kids from the streets of Baltimore and crap at times where all of us were sexually abused. And never once in our first encounter did we get all naked and crap and try to come on to each other. Like, your story is so not believable when it comes to that. And Dr. Oz saying that part was authentic or came apart credible. I mean, I know I'm taking apart one part, and I'm not trying to say maybe the names to a point. Like, I know Charlie Sheen's a predator. But there's a smear campaign to this. Obvious. Anyway, I gotta get off here. I'm so triggered. I'm so upset. What a low blow. I hope you can't sleep at night, boy. I hope that you're haunted by the fact that you were the one that introduced him. You know, I had empathy. But you to go ahead and do this? karma is, really, you know? And yeah, God does love you, and you could turn this around, but you need to stop it right now. You need to admit what happened, the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth. And I'm telling you right now, had you just been honest from the beginning about everything, even the Dominic part, there would have been people that had empathy. I mean, I was abused. I know about grooming. I know that you were a kid. I understand the whole reality of the situation, but that you taking it down this route, you're an adult now, dude. You're an adult now, dude. You're an adult now, dude. And I don't have empathy for this. So grow up. Stop being toxic. Tell the truth. Stop smearing hate. Alright, bye.